March 12, Tassie Harness Racing yearling sale, and I am catching up with Melissa Maine. Firstly, Melissa, welcome to Campbell's Comments again.
Yes, thank you.
A little bit differently this time. We're not on a Zoom meeting, and you're not stuck out here in the office in the... I think it was very cold, actually, the night we done it as well.
Oh, I can't remember. It's too long ago.
I can remember. I do appreciate you coming on and promoting the sale that time. I think it's important that we do get these sales promoted and try and make people aware of them, and that's the whole idea of me being here. For today, I can't be here for the sales. Got to enjoy it last year, but this year I won't be able to be here. But get out and promote them. It's an important part of Tassie and Tassie racing going forward, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And with all the other yearling sales going on at the moment, you might forget about Tassie, so just to remember it's on. And yeah, we've got some nice horses this year.
No, definitely you have. I've only seen a handful of them so far. Actually, I've only seen your draft, to be totally honest. I did an interview with Peter. I've seen some photos of his horses. And that one, you must be wrapped with how yours are coming up.
Yep, still got a few weeks to go, but so far, yeah, really good. Yep.
Yeah, and got some really interesting bloodlines. I'll tease it out there. There's one closely related to Bowtide. You've got a couple of Vincents. You've got a couple of poster boys that look really, really good. You've got a rock and roll heaven. There's some real intrigue in your draft of horses, isn't there?
Yeah, no, I'm really happy with them, and I think sale day, they'll look really good, and buyers there, and they're nice horses. Yep.
I forgot two of them, Lather Up and Sutter Hanover. I'll be in trouble from Hughesy for forgetting Lather Up. Don't worry about that. That is actually the one related to Bowtide, and it's his first season. Do you get nervous about first season size? You've actually got two of them, haven't you? Poster Boy and Lather Up.
Not really. I have faith in the studs, and you got to get them out there and you got to try them, and so no, I've got full faith in them.
You don't get nervous going to the sales though and hope people like them?
No.
Lady, a few words. Breeding here in Tasmania, the bonuses are amazing. I encourage people to go and have a look at them. It's a very, very positive feel from Tas Racing and the direction they're trying to get people to rebreed, I suppose, back here in Tasmania and almost get it to stand on its own feet. Yeah,
look, I'm really happy, and it is really exciting with what they're offering. We have our $10,000 bonus, 6 to the owner, 4 to the breeder. That's 2,000 of that is a coupon, and we also get 2,000 on a live foal. So all that's exciting. Our size stakes are 60,000 now, fillies and colts and geldings. So things are positive. Yep, definitely.
But you also get the kicker from this sale too, that if you can win a race as a 2-year-old, you get another $5,000 on top as well.
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
And it's exciting. And then talking to Lee Dawn off there before about the fact that Tassie bred now will Tassie own a slot in the Eureka. So a Tassie bred only horse can go into this race in a few years' time, which is of 80,000.
Yep.
And then that horse qualifies for the $2 million Eureka, which effectively then the worst, if they run last, which hopefully they don't, jumps in $80,000. It's so exciting to be part of Tassie breeding.
Yeah, and all these horses are eligible for it, and I'm not sure the specific conditions of it, but yeah, $80,000 race in theory, and into the slot, and I think whether that's all paid for or not, but yeah, no, it's very exciting.
Yeah, well, it is exciting. I think it's great. I think it's thinking outside, that square, but also backing by them buying a slot in the Eureka. They're backing you guys as breeders because that's what they're saying. Well, you guys breed one good enough, we'll send it there.
Yeah, and I mean Tassie has shown we can have one good enough. Might not be every year, but we certainly have some good horses come out of Tasmania. So, and that was the thing. Obviously, everyone was a little bit disappointed with the levy as such. So that was Tas Racing's response to back us up and keep breeding, and we'll put this race on and give someone a chance.
Bowtide, he was an Inter-Dominion winner. He was a champion in his own right. You got a little grin there, but even horse like Ignatius, I think, and he wasn't that long ago, Ignatius, was he?
No, and he's in America there now. So, and we've had some other really nice horses that, and there's some nice ones coming through as well. So, very positive. Yep.
I just said those ones because it's a little bit closer to home for you.
Oh, absolutely, and they were two really good horses. Done a really good job.
Yeah, they are. You love your breeding? Do you I know you enjoy the foals and all that. You enjoy the sort of science behind it, or picking out breeds and certain horses?
I probably don't study it as much as some people, but yeah, I do like it. And then your foals on the ground, but probably my favourite time of year is now. You've bred them, you've got this foal, then they've come through winter, and all of a sudden in the last 6 months they just grow into horses, and you think, oh wow, and get excited about the future.
Do you get nervous on the sale day? Like some people, there's all mixtures when I talk to people about some people get themselves in a knot. They reckon they can't eat and get that nervous. Other people just can't wait for it because it's an excitement rush.
I enjoy it. I like to think that I've done all the hard work and the horses speak for themselves. So I try not to get too worried about, will they sell, won't they sell. I just like to think that they might sell themselves and the hard work's done and that people like them, yeah.
It's a bit of a change in direction for you guys here as well, though, at the minute. Like you don't race. Do you race any at all? But I know you don't race many, that's for sure.
We used to race quite a lot and do a lot. Now we don't have a track at Devonport, so at the moment till hopefully the new one's built. So we've actually only had one in work, but we've shipped that off to Todd and Barry to train for a while, so just so I can concentrate on these guys and finish up, yeah.
Which is a big change in direction, but I like to put that out there because people say, why are they selling them? Well, you've got a massive change in your business direction.
Oh, that's right, and I normally always sell them. The only reason I kept him, he was an orphan foal out of my favourite mare, so, that's the only reason I've got him. He won his first race for us, I'm not sure if it was November, December, and I think we got nearly $19,000, just from that one Tasbred win, Our 2-year-old and 3-year-old races are up to $14,000 now, plus your bonus, and hopefully if it's a 2-year-old, it's your other bonus. Another one I sold won a 2-year-old race last year, and he would have earned, those connections over $20,000 just from his one win. So, that you can put that money towards something. Yeah.
It's all exciting. I think these are the positive stories we need to get out there and make sure people are aware of how good it is. Here, there is ups and downs to it. It can be tricky and can be trying as well. But we need the positive, and we need these young horses coming through and promoting these young 2- and 3-year-olds as to what they're doing. I think Lee said there before that all your 3-year-old races and 2-year-old races are now going to be of $14,000. So it's effectively about $9,000 jumps into for that first prize. You put on top of that, like you said, your $6,000 bonus. Then if they come out of their sale, that $5,000 bonus, you're at $20,000. Plus, if you win on the punt, it's even better.
Yeah, that's right. And then the breeder gets 4 of that, and the breeder's already got their $2,000 on live foal. No, look, things are quite positive, and then our size stakes races. Obviously, we don't have a huge pool of horses, so to race for heats of probably, I think they're $12,000 into a $60,000 final. And in some years we only have a prelude straight into a final. So, these horses have a good chance to get some of that good money. And that race is at 2, 3 and 4. That's $60,000, so it's
and that's the thing. So if you want to get involved in it, you can wait 3 years, breed your own, go to the sales at Carrick and buy one.
Yes, and huge variety this year. We've certainly got more in numbers than what we previously had, and just a huge variety of horses. Like there's a horse there for everyone, I'm sure.
12 last year, I'm going to say. Was there 12? We did 11 or 12. Would that be right? And then this year there's 28.
I can't remember, to be honest. But look, if it was,
it wasn't a lot anyway, was it?
No, I think we had 28, 29 this year. So huge jump. So hopefully, I'd like to think that there could be some Victorian interest. I think the horses are good enough, and I think our bonus is good enough, and our races are good enough. And a lot of these horses are Vic bred as well, and some of them Breeders' Crowns. So. And some in the catalogue aren't down as Vic bred that possibly are, so it just pays to check that. I think there could be some Victorian interest. Like, I'd hope to think that there was, because I think, some people come over here to, race their horses at different times than that, and we've got some nice young horses.
We're going to try and get the message out. The other kicker this year too, though, is it's after the last on Carrick Cup Day. Last year it was on a standalone day, so it was a little bit different, but it's gone back to the old way after the last, so people go down the Carrick, get to the races, enjoy themselves, heaven forbid have too many drinks and purchase a horse, but no, go there and watch it, enjoy some great racing, and then be able to purchase afterwards, and then have a party after that.
Yeah, well, why not? It's back to race day, because we couldn't get the standalone day, but it's a good atmosphere, and there's some nice horses there, so fingers crossed.
Might change next year or the year after, because if you end up with 50 horses or something, it could get a bit messy down there with the races. So you might have to restrict your race numbers.
Well, that's true.
Wouldn't that go down well if we did that?
Yeah, well, it's hard to know what's going to happen in the future, but I think it's a good number this year, and hopefully we can get some return buyers and maybe some new ones. And I think the horses we've sold in the past. I mean, I sold one for $3,000 one year, which she was a nice enough filly, but nothing special. But I think she's nearly earned the connections close to $50,000. Like a good trainer and that, and she's just done a good job for them.
Great little stories. What's her name?
Good question. Eye the Hurricane, her race name is. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Look out for the Hurricane. Melissa, thank you. Good luck. Anyone wants to get in touch with you, go to Tas Racing. I think Peter said there before, just go to Tas Racing yearling sales, and it'll come up if you do a Google search for that. It'll actually bring that harness racing yearling sales. But also, if you get the catalogue on the bottom is your phone number, they can get in touch with you about any of them. You are preparing 7 of those lots, so if they ring you, you'll be able to tell them, because in the catalogue it's only got you down with your own 3, but there is, as I said, there's quite a few others there. So give you a call and you can find out, and you'll be able to happily help them with any information.
Yeah, that's right. More than welcome to come and have a look at them, or if you can't make it, we could certainly do a quick video or something of them and help out where we can.
Melissa, thank you. Well done. Good luck. Wish I was going to be there, but can't be. But good luck on March the 12th, and hopefully they all sell and you're smiling bigger than what you are right now.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much.